All right. All right. All right. All right. So, hey, sup? What's up, General Prince? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Hey, Hunter. What is good? I wish everyone a good Sunday night, or maybe a a good Sunday morning. Monday morning. Let me just fix this for a second. For some reason, uh, okay. All right. So, I hope that you can hear me. It's Monday night for you. All right. So why is my cam not working? Do you see my? Okay, I think it's working. Sorry, guys. I'm having a little bit issue. No big deal, but we're gonna power through this as we are live in San Francisco. I hope that you guys had a great weekend. If I look a little bit sweaty, I'm recovering from my night run. Yes, I'm gonna explain you everything about that gentleman that got banned, or the account that got banned. So my all-time power right now, fun fact, I upgraded a little bit. I'm now at, hold on, at 395. Before San Francisco, before this final, I was at 390. So I gained 5 million power, mainly because of a little bit of tech and some unit upgrades. What I upgraded my helicopter unit, just like this. I'm now at 8.2 and I'm 98, almost 98 here, 48, 48. Good, yes. So yeah, I'm a little bit sweaty. That's normal. Don't panic. I just came back from my midnight run. I did a 5K under the rain, and if I look funny a little bit, that things will stabilize. Just give me time. So a lot of things happened today. Well, not much for us, but a bit of drama. I don't know if it happened yesterday or today. Regardless, it happened. And when I woke up this morning, we were under attack by 22. So what happened is they were alongside this border here, and they were attacking us, or they attempt to break through our line of defense, and they also attacked. Well, they are still gathered there, but they keep their distance because they lost a few troops in that region. They were able to maybe put some troops here during a few attacks. They tried to finish off Bang Bang, but that didn't try. And then I think they burned somebody here. and Neo jumped, and when he did, the attack died down. So I think rocket launcher is better against howitzer. I think I still prefer the howitzer by far. All right. So yeah, and I got burned today. Yes, so I got burned. What happened is Neo, when he jumped the other side where he is right now, he let an open spot. I took his spot, and a Sing Song from 22 was there with Starcrest, and they were playing with. There was nobody there. DRM wasn't there, and to prevent one of our guys from jumping and assisting me, he popped a spy catcher bunker. So we couldn't attack it, we couldn't get rid of it. And when you pop a spy catcher bunker, it stays active for about 1 hour. When that burned out or it disappeared or expired, he popped another troop. So, but that time we could base. So that's why DRM is right there. And I didn't get caught, but I captured everything, and I will probably show it in one of my upcoming video. So what happened is I got burned out. Yeah, that's pretty smart. Actually, that is smart. That's very smart. And my base burned, but in the process, I think I made all in all about 2,000 kills. So I was quite happy. Okay, so who got banned? Yeah, I'm gonna tell the story. It's the first time, I think, since I played this game that somebody got banned. All right, Lilith finally took action, and they did something that I've never heard before. I'm sure it happened before, but I was not part of it. So here's the story. Okay, you hear me? So the story is, so HBR realized when they entered the Conquest, or just before they entered the Conquest, that one of their account got compromised by a player from server 14. I'm going to name that player. That player is Thanos, or whatever you call him. So where is Thanos? He is he's about my power. Do we see him? Or we don't? It doesn't matter. We will find him. You may know him, Thanos. He is originally from server 12, and he moved to server 14 maybe 4 conquests ago. He is a strong player. He's about my power, more or less. And you may know him. He got his following. And when he left the Kill Alliance in server 12, yeah, Thanos. When he left server 12 to server 14, a bunch of his friends came with him. Hey, hello, good morning, or good evening, or good night. So I cannot find the guy. Maybe I'm not looking carefully, or maybe, there you go. He's right in my face. So that's the guy. That's Thanos. So what happened is Thanos, he sold an account to some player that joined server 12. He was originally from server 2, and that player joined HBR in server 12 from an account that Thanos sold him, right? And when Thanos realized, well, I don't know, I'm not going to go into details because I know very few information. So what happened is Thanos, for some reason, he took control of that account. He took this account back, even though if the transaction was made, he pretended that this account was his. Whatever, I don't believe it, but it is what it is. A compromise meaning that he took control of the account. He was spying. He was using this account in HBR to spy in HBR as he's playing in server 14. Okay, that means compromise. The account itself, it was not the legitimate player who was managing it. It was Thanos. the rival of HBR. So what he did is, what happened here? Okay, so what he did is, during the Conquest, he was blocking troops, he was spying, revealing HBR position to Avenger as they are playing against Avenger, and he was activating enemies' base, okay, causing a lot of trouble. So HBR, they complain, and the initial owner of the account or the purchaser of the account, they complain, and Lilith banned the account. So let me show you. I'm gonna put the be right back screen because I don't want to show you something I don't want. Hold on. All right, so this is, I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you? Maybe you know. Okay, it doesn't matter. So no, you can't. No, I cannot no, I cannot show it to you, but anyways, it's a screenshot of when the player try to enter the game. You see the splash screen, and there's a message that say your account is banned. So the account is banned for 30 days, and they will let the original owner or the owner that will buy the account or bought the account retrieve or input a new password, a new username, and new password. All right. There you go. So I think you saw the picture. I'm sorry, I see. Yeah, so anyways, I'm not sure if you saw what I wanted to what I wanted to show you, but anyway, so there you go. You saw the picture. So this account got banned, and anyways, I want to ask you guys, what do you think about this? Knowing that somebody can access an account to spy, I think it's kind of dirty and greasy. It's dishonest, and it shows me that this alliance or that player, it feels so insecure that he needs to cheat or needs to use some shady techniques to try to win. So do you think it's okay? Are you okay with that, saying that whatever you can do to win, you do it, or you want to play clean and legit? So there you go. So I think it's dirty. I don't think that you have to cheat or play or being dishonest, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to judge anyone here, so I don't know the full story. I'll let you guys figure it out. But regardless, yeah, the account got banned. Anyway, so a lot of things happened today. HBR and 24, they did a great push. So if you remember a few hours ago, or at least yesterday, yeah, AV was, they had a lot of territory and they were doing some great progress. Then they lost the initiative, and HBR 24, they used their downtime. They use the AV downtime to their advantage, and they start burning. An account. Okay, so so basically, in a nutshell, HBR had a spy from a player from server 14 who was spying and activating base to compromise or to disrupt a HBR attack against Avenger. And the player that was spying is called Thanos. And Thanos is a player from server 14. He's one of the R4. And so yeah, Lilith ban the account to prevent Thanos from playing it under to play under this account, and he will let the original player who purchased the account take back control. So that's what happened. I'm going to try to simplify it for you. And I've never seen... So a round of applause to Lilith, who actually took control or took care of this issue. I didn't think they would do something about it, but they did. So good for them. I mean, there's justice. And yeah, that's a bit crazy. That's a bit crazy when you have to cheat or being greasy to secure a win. I mean, I'm not a fan of this, but whatever. Yes, you are allowed to buy accounts. Absolutely. I mean, you're not allowed to talk in city chat or world chat about buying accounts. Lilith doesn't want you to talk about this. Yeah, absolutely. And so it's not allowed to talk about account purchase and account transaction. It is not allowed. Simply put, why? It is simple, because Lilith, they cannot control the conditions. They don't offer a safe environment for transaction, for such transaction. And basically, what could happen is you could get burned in the transaction, but nobody knows who's right and who's wrong. So Lilith cannot take action. They don't know who's right, who's wrong. So to avoid all this confusion, they just don't want you to buy an account. And if you buy and you have a problem, for some reason the original seller take control of the account, then you're screwed, because it happened and it will happen. Exactly. There is a lot of scams. And fun fact, I purchased an account back in the days, and the seller tried to scam me by taking back control of the account, but he was a bad scammer. He was a noob and he failed. So I kept the account. It was not a huge account. It was a small account, but still. I think I paid something like $200 for it. It's not the end of the world. But if you purchase, if you spend, yeah, AV is good. If you spend, let's say, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for an account, and you end up renting the account because the seller still have control of this account, and then you are out of luck. Nobody can help you. So now AV looks like they are slowly taking control of their land. They lost a lot of territory. As you can see, their central command is burning. They will fix it. And I don't think at this time that HBR and 24 have still the energy or the steam to keep the momentum. So they did a good job by burning everything. As you can see, all this was in red. Okay, all this portion here was in red. And everything that you see in teal and light blue was also under control of AV. And all those territories, they are now invalid. And they did a good push. 24 and HBR, they did a good push. Hey, Dominic, I'm great, thank you. So yeah, Avenger, mad respect to them. They are a great alliance. But now it's been 36 hours in this conquest so far, and you see that it's taking its toll. Like fighting two alliances at once, even if you are the dominant alliance, it is hard to sustain on reserves. Now I know for a fact that both sides, they do not have a lot of reserves, and they do not have any airlift, and they were trucking a long way from their safe zone. They were trucking there. They were like at the edge of their maximum. They were at their maximum. Okay, I mean they had no more airlift. All their bases were burned out. They had a few reserves. They still have a few reserves. So I don't know how it's gonna play for them for the upcoming days until the fort open. When the fort open, then it will be a whole different story. It's a lot to play 2 top 8. Yes, absolutely. I mean, no matter how strong you are, even if you kill a lot of troops, you lose a lot of troops. It's normal. How can Thanos use that account to spoil position of HBR if he's in 14? That's a good question. Well, it's simple. So from what I understand is uh, Thanos sold the account, okay? And I think it is. I mean, don't quote me on that, but he gave the credential, the Warpath credential to that buyer. All right. But that account, I suspect that it was either linked under a third party account like Google, Apple, and whatnot, Game Center, or maybe it was linked via BlueStack. I don't know. But for some reason, he was able to access the account, change the password, the Warpath, and the Warpath credential, and now all he could do is log into the account, reveal position, activate base. I mean, do a lot of create chaos, basically. And there's nothing that HBR could do about it because he's in your team, right? So he can go and aggro the base while you're sieging. And when you aggro a base like this guy, okay, at 591 million, then you have a problem, okay? So this guy can create a lot of damage if you get surprised. If he aggro this base while you surround this base, then you have a big problem. So yeah, he did it, but Lilith whip out the banhammer and did the right thing. So I may have to repeat the story again and again because this is a stream. But yeah, they did the right thing, and I'm glad that this account got banned. Hey Fubar, what's good? So you missed the story. I may have to repeat the story again. I'm glad you couldn't make it. I hope that you're not gonna get in trouble. Okay. All right. Mike, what alliance are you in? Yeah, they can rewind, but they won't. You're absolutely right. You are correct. Don't you want to told? Don't you want us told people what's happening? I don't understand. Yeah. This stream is on YouTube, so you can rewind it or you can watch it over and over again. Once it's done streaming, it's part of my video. You can watch it as much as you want without problem. That's the beauty about the YouTube streams. You can watch it again. AV, oh, you were not aware of that? Well, you better believe it. It is real as I'm talking to you. It is absolutely real. I showed you I show a screen capture that when that player tried to access the account, it say that this account is banned. Contact the support to see what's up. Blah blah blah. So yeah, they banned the account. I'm glad they did because that was just greasy. Imagine being stuck with an account that keeps revealing your position, keeps activating base while you're trying to siege. I mean, imagine the nightmare. Imagine how hard it is to deal with that. So you cannot play stag, you cannot plan ahead. You have to use Discord, but Discord, not everyone use Discord. I mean, it's a huge issue. And now AV is on a full attack. But we have strong players. So let's see what happened. Hey, Llama is chill. What is good? So you're from EV14. Hey, you're not having a good conquest, are you? The one in Moscow? I saw it a few times, and God is pretty strong. Eh? Yeah, it happened. It definitely happened, Mike. I'm not making that up. I don't make shit up. I mean, I'm a supporter for G27 and our coalition, but I'm not here to make up shit or make people look bad or lie. Or I want to keep some credibility. And I see you guys playing, and I have to say the truth. You guys are doing amazing. It's useless to say that, to say lies or to make up shit. Oh yeah. Hi, not emerged. Cairo matchmaking just started. Rather be here. This fighting looks fun. It is. Yeah, the metal slug skin is very ugly. I don't think it belongs in this game. That's just my opinion. I mean, I'm more into realistic stuff. Maybe it's not the right word to explain my argument, but it looks weird. Who just died? Dead Wish? I didn't pay attention. Yeah, the size is strange. I mean, everything is strange. The color, the way it shakes, it's just out of place. So this the Fola guy, 368 million power. They're gonna close in on this. So I'm gonna see how Jacko is gonna do. You got a good base. He's set up for base to base. This guy. I mean, if he's your neighbor, you got to be careful. You're not gonna stay there for a long time. And Mr. P, he's also good. Pain Sama, two strong players. I mean, one last conquest in Moscow, we tried to siege him, and he got two solid bombers, not Liberty. He got, I believe, two Vanguard bombers, and I couldn't dent his bombers with my fighter, and I don't have a weak fighter. Lilith Banhammer screenshot. I'll show you the screenshot. I'll show you. Can I? Oh, sorry. I don't want to go out of frame because. Can I show you the screenshot? Sorry. I'm having trouble. Do you see the screenshot? You have been banned. Reason: account unbinding. Ban time 30 days, 23 hours. Please get in touch with customer service if you have any question. Why am I banned? Because you've been a bad boy. That is why. Oh, you clipped it from my stream? All right. Good. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Yeah, there's rumor that AV is cheating, but I don't know, man. I mean, I have no evidence. I'm not saying they don't. I'm not saying they are. That's a common thing of being accused of cheating when you're that good. We got that a lot. I mean, do you know Cuban Gang? He's from 22 and he's a content creator. He made a video about us two conquests ago, and the video title was "Is G27 cheating?" I took this as a compliment. I take this as a compliment because I know for a fact that I cannot speak for everybody else, but I know I'm not cheating. And if somebody in G27 would cheat, I would see him. I would see something fishy, and I've seen people cheat before, and usually they are pretty bad at cheating. That is, you can tell right away. So remember when mass were using script to control multiple jets at the same time? Somebody made a post about that on Facebook saying, hey, do they have now Jet's army group? Because how is this guy controlling two different or four jets? I think, yeah, it was four jets in sync, flying exactly at the same space. So there was he was controlling four jets at once, like two of his and two from another player. Okay, I'm gonna explain it to you. He is playing right now in 14, but what he did is he log off of his account and log in into this HBR account to reveal the position to AVE and spy and activate base. That's as simple as that. So once he was done doing so, he logged back into his 14 account and kept playing. That's it. So you can have multiple accounts if you want. You cannot play them both at the same time unless you have two devices. If you have two phones, two tablets, one PC, one tablet, one phone, one PC, one phone, one whatever, okay? You have multiple devices. You can play on multiple accounts at the same time. Rocket. Sorry. Howie. Howie, any day of the week, including Sunday. I'm a Howie guy. I'm sure you have been asked this many times, but your thumbnails is going to make me ask, why did someone get banned? It's only the fourth time. So what I recommend is you rewind the stream, okay? You rewind the stream, somebody got banned, somebody naughty took control of one of HBR account to spy and activate enemy's base. That's why somebody got banned. Lilith banned this account to prevent that player from server 14 to log in into this account. They banned this account and they contact or they will let the original manager of the account to take control of the said account. I've never seen that before. Never. Oh, I'm out of frame. Sorry for that. Yep. So, no vanity. Thanks for asking. For the tank, heli or MBT, it's entirely up to you. You can follow the meta and use and assemble a helicopter, which is fine. But however, if you notice that, oh, there's my friend Poverty Jesus. So the helicopter, the problem, there's no problem with the helicopter, but now there is a raise of lighting, as it's the perfect unit to counter the helicopter. So if you want to follow the meta, chase the meta, and play the helicopter, just be mindful that you may have a problem down the road. It's not a problem, but you may have to face more light tank if the enemy will, if the player will adapt, and they will. It's a matter of time before they do. So the MBT counters the light tank. You see how many light tanks there are right now? It's like a nice group of light tank. And if you are an helicopter, so they're gonna destroy. No, they're not gonna destroy this troop. It's a friendly. But if you approach this group with a helicopter group, you will get destroyed, as the helicopter does not counter the light tank. It's the other way around. Just keep that in mind. So now we have some healers. Well, now we have a battle, eh, friends? Now we have base healing, and that will attempt to attack this guy who only have one troop. Hola, ¿cómo está? You are absolutely correct, No Vanity. I always recommend to the player out there not to follow the meta. I mean, not only I say it, but I do it, as I'm one of the few players still playing for with the MBT, as I believe the MBT will make a comeback to counter all the light tanks out there. As you know, the MBT is great against light tank. And the way is to adapt your style. Simply put, if you play smart, if you pick your target, you're careful about this, then you should be all right. If you chase helicopters with your MBT, you're not going to go anywhere. It's hard to say. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of how fast the player will adapt, simply put. Because now the game reached a point where every unit has a specific role versus, or oh, this guy, he is yeah, this guy will blow up very soon. So what I said is, or what I was about to say is, at this point in game, hold on, I just want to see. So at this point in game, every unit have its role. The light tank counters the howitzer and the helicopter. The howitzer and rocket truck counters the infantry. The infantry is now super, I mean, it's super strong. There's no more universal unit like it was a few months ago with the medium tank or the MBT. Now every unit counters something, so you just need to adapt. Except maybe the super heavy, but even the super heavy got a little buff now, so it's a little bit better. Hey, welcome back, Fubar. So now it's up to the player to find his style and to pick his target and to plan accordingly. So it's just play what works again. Exactly. That's what I always been doing. Okay. There's no secret recipe. There's no cheat code. Is unless you are a pay to win player that can have every single unit just by doing so, then of course you're fine. But most of you are free to play, and by the time you assemble a unit, the game may change, because Warpath changes a lot. I mean, it evolves very fast, and it's not easy to adapt. So the best way is to avoid that, and you adapt to the game instead of the game adapting to you. Yeah, well said, Fubar. So that's exactly what I wanted to say, but you said it in a proper English. So EV is doing a pushback, but did you notice that they don't have as much unit as before? So groups are getting smaller now. It's less intense. Oh, I do too, no vanity. I mean, the good old days, when we say the good old days, we sound like old people, right? But the good old days were the good old days. Back then, man, um, the base design, I like the base design, the way that you could see the units in base without having to zoom. That was great. I mean, there were no army groups. There were, but um, only 10 units. There were no peace treaties. They what else? I mean, there were no Moscow. It changed a lot. I mean, even there were no air. Like when I started playing Warpath, there were no Air Force, and as soon as the Air Force was introduced, that's when the lag. That's when they introduced the lag. It came like a pack. Yeah, there were no unit skins, no base skins. There were no crazy officers. I mean, the game changed. It was still a pay to win game, but now the pay to win aspect is ridiculous. You can, I mean, there's no limit. Yeah, you're not the first one who say that, Mike. I mean, yeah, it seems like the only way to counter an army group is with another army group, right? There is army groups are really hard to deal with. Yes, not emerge. Conquest keeps repeating, keeps revolving, and if it's Moscow, if it's not Moscow, it will be San Francisco or Cairo or even Rome. New cities will be added, and it's a never ending. Once you start a conquest, it's you play a conquest, you rest. You play a conquest, you rest, and rinse and repeat all the time. It never ends. Sorry, that's salut. Hey, salut. That's the aspect of Warpath that I think needs to be optimized or improved. We need kind of new content, as now it keeps. Um, it's a cycle that never ends, and of course, your first conquest is amazing. You're excited. You're excited about it. We were excited about it because we didn't have conquest back then. It was brand new, so it was a crazy moment, but then it keeps revolving and you get used to it. I wish they would bring some sort of new gameplay or something different rather than introducing new officers, new pay to win features, right? Oh, no San Francisco yet? It will come. It will, yeah, it will happen. I mean, at one point in the game, you had a choice. You could pick your city, either San Francisco or Moscow. Yeah, definitely. I think to keep the old player, if this is the intention of Warpath, they need to introduce something different. 397 million power, you got a good base. I mean, okay. Ooh wee. Sort of a story behind this foobar, yeah. Why not? I mean, even the campaign mode, the story behind it is fine. I mean, it's something different, but now I don't remember the last time I finished the camping. It dates ages ago. Yeah, I need more telling. I'm not a huge gamer, but some game you get hooked to it because of the story, and you want to keep playing and see what's going to happen. And it's new stuff for you. And every time you don't expect it, it's like a movie or a series. This is That's why near the end of the conquest, everybody kind of toned down on the action. They're tired and they had enough. And back then, conquests were 40 or 42 days long. It was insanely long. Too long for nothing. And the qualification round was also long and ridiculous. So they optimized this a little bit, but I still wish to have a weekend long conquest. Who that? Oh, Mr. P is gonna jump. Oh no. Not a healthy base. Let's see how it goes for him. Yeah, the story is the same, and it gets old. I mean, it's. But you're motivated to do it as you earn more rewards, and then you reach a point where you have to unlock this building or that central command. So it kind of keeps the motivation. You know what I'm saying? That's the aspect of the game that they could enhance to not revive it. It's not dying, but just to um, add another dimension. I'm sure they're working on something, but since they didn't expect to cancel the Sky Fortress, now they have to uh, go wide open throttle on the brainstorming. And yeah, for me, it looks like AV is missing a few people. I'm not laughing at you, AV, if you're watching this stream. I'm just noticing that they toned down a little bit. It's normal. I mean, they've been fighting nonstop. But what I can say to AV, and it's not an advice or anything, they have the firepower to take more time, to go easy, like to go steady instead of going full retard. This way, they will fight more in smartly, waste less reserves. I know some of them they go for the fighting machine maybe, but I mean a conquest. It's not a matter of 36 hours. It lasts 26 days. So if you deplete all your reserves and you're always fighting with 500 reserves because you're wasting your troops, then you may not be as effective as in the beginning. So that's my advice. Sometimes you have to split. You play smart and play wise. Like pace yourself, and don't forget that they're facing HBR and 24. So they have a lot of targets, and the more you engage targets, by default, you lose troops. Thanks for coming into my stream. I recommend that you rewind the stream so you know all the story behind the account that got banned. All right. But in a nutshell, somebody infiltrate HBR by regaining access to an account that got sold to HBR. So it was a player from the Alliance 14 who took control of an account that was in HBR. And when he was under control of this account, he could spy and reveal enemy position to AV, and he also activated bases. So imagine that these guys are approaching, and you have this HBR dude, a friendly, so you cannot engage him. You activate the base of, let's say, this guy and run away. Now they are in trouble. So that's what he was doing. So long story short, if you want to have the full details about that, you can go ahead and rewind the stream so you are up to speed. Woo! That was quick, eh? And keep in mind that I'm going to zoom out. All right? I'm going to zoom out. I just want to see what's out. Okay, they're healing there. So both camp, they are stretching it, like in reserve wise, they are running thin. But AV right now, they don't have to push hard. They don't have to, because in a few days, the fort will open. Okay? So when the fort will open, boom, like this, in 4 days, 21 hours, when the fort will open, guess who's gonna come and help AV? 14. All right? So they will be able to access this fort, shrug their way down, and come here to help and support AV. Not like they need support, but they will most likely come as they want to enjoy the fighting against HBR and 24. Now, HBR and 24, they're not struggling, but it's really close in terms of balance. But now with the help of 14, they will get overrun pretty quick. Now let's not kid ourselves. 24 and HBR are already they have almost more than they can chew. They are almost biting more than they can chew. Sorry, I'm not saying this properly, but you know what I'm saying. When 14 will arrive, it's going to be bad for them. So what's going to happen is, if I look in my crystal ball, 14 will help and they will push back, so they will isolate 24. Okay, there's nothing that 24 can do about this. They will isolate 24. They will push back AV, and 14, they will push back HBR until they reach the lab. They will most likely take the lab and save zone HBR here. Okay, so this is what I think will happen when the fort will open. I give it 3 days, it will be done. That's my prediction. It's not because I don't like HBR. I love HBR, but that's how I see things. Okay. However, we also have a fort. Okay, so as you can see, 21. They yesterday, or a few hours ago, they had this kind of not peninsula, but this region here, and that border was still under control of 21, and they lost it to 14. So now they are kind of safe zone. Yeah, they are safe zone. We can say that. There's nothing wrong with this. Now they are expanding to our side. They will capture this fort. We will capture this fort, and we will come and say hello to mass. And most probably, if HBR are safe zone from this side, they will also help us and control this area here. So we're going to control this. We will probably request to take the lab. I'll tell you that not emerge. Hold on for a second. I'll tell you everything. So we should be able to take control of this. Take control of this whole region here. So 14 and AV, they cannot come here. Okay? They cannot come here until the blockhouse opens. So we should be able to secure all this. Mass and 22 will stay put. So we will be, if our plan goes correct. Hi, Ivan. So if our plan goes as we expect, 21, 27, and HBR should be able to enter and take control of this area versus 14 and AV. So we will be 3 alliances against 2 alliances. In theory, we should be able to take control. All right. Now our goal will be to clear the path to 24 so they can access the blockhouse. That will be the plan. Ivan, what is good? So what was the question now emerged? What alliance are working together? Super easy. Let me zoom in a little bit. Like that. Alliance Repute. Mass is playing with 22, 14, and Avenger. We are here. We are playing with HBR 21 and 24. Got it? Want to see the fighting machine ranking? So this wolf guy, Wolf Love Orange, 192 million. I have no money, 177 million. This Tony guy, Love Wolf, 174 million. Another player, probably the one of Starcrest account that got sold, 166 million. Barcode, 162 million, and so on and so forth. And at the very bottom, you have me there because there's no opposition. Then Mass definitely yes. I bet a huge amount of money on Mass to win this event, and you should. They are pro farmers. They are definitely pro farmers. You should bet their money on them. That's a safe bet. That's what I did. All right. If you didn't bet already, you may go ahead. That's true. I mean, they're good at it. It's not disrespectful. I never had a chance to play against them. So I've seen them play against Avenger last Conquest, and I'm not worried. They know we're coming. So why do you think they built everything here? Why do you think Mass built on this side rather than built on their side instead of 22? They're not stupid. They know we're coming here, and they rather that they rather to be there to welcome us. If 22 goes there, we will just go through this much easier. So that's why they build there. Was this a membership? Thank you. If you did subscribe, that's amazing. I don't see it on my screen, but whoever it is, thank you a lot. And by the way, friends, this stream is 100% free. You don't have to pay anything to access the chat. I don't believe I should charge for this. So, and I don't do this for money. Obviously, it's for your pure enjoyment. Oh, he's up to the channel. Thank you. So that's why I got the alert. But if you want to super chat me, if you want to contribute, I'm not gonna stop you from contributing, but you do it by choice. It's your decision. But keep in mind that every contribution will be used to upgrade this channel. I need a second monitor to be able to better control the stream and interact better with you. So that's what the contribution will be used to. Now, I just need to finish a few things here, if you don't mind. All right. When I get carried away, I forget my missions. And once you forget, you cannot go back in time. You can rewind the stream, but you cannot rewind your missions. Okay. I wish I could. Don't we all? Have you ever woke up? Oh, thank you, No Vanity. I appreciate it. Thanks for the donation. That's amazing. That is truly amazing. Thanks a lot. And I'm almost tempted to make a 24-hour stream just for the city chat, as it's quite entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people talk. A lot of people are proud of their alliance. And I hope that they are confident. I'm surprised that they are no, I'm not surprised they're they have to be confident. You know, when do you watch boxing? Do you watch the UFC, mixed martial arts. You know, when they announce a fight and the two fighters they are interviewed. Of course, they say they're gonna win, right? So it's the same thing here. We will see soon enough. We will see soon enough. In 4 days, 21 hours, when the fort will open, we will know. We will know who's who. And I don't want to say who's gonna win here. It's still early in game. Thank you, Mike. Well, we're gonna do our best. Hello, Twang Nguyen. Yeah, I cannot wait to see it. I'll be very excited. I mean, it's right now it's super boring, but you know what? You have to find something positive out of this. I have the opportunity to upgrade a lot, and since we just finished our conquest in Moscow, I need to rebuild my resource. So this is the perfect timing. As in conquest, you always upgrade faster. There's better mines, better resources, more gold, all that good stuff. So I'm not. Yes, it's not exciting, but I don't see as a waste of time. Always find something positive. Oh yeah, 22. They were having a friendly fight against Mass. I don't know if it's over. Now, since they are both enemies, they're both in white, so we don't know what's happening here. But they had a friendly fight. Well, you guys, Evie, you made a giant step in terms of improvement. You had a significant migration, and you guys got some awesome players. I mean, all the whales from FWZ, even a barcode from server 1 or now server 2 because they merged together, and a lot of alliance tried to collect this player and he never wanted to. He never want to leave server 1 or server 2, and he did it. So this it was quite a surprise. Yeah. So nothing's happening here. So I guess they have a peace treaty because this helicopter is just moving along like nothing's happening. It's exactly the case here. Yeah, so I hope that you guys grow a lot and not get hit by the glorious server. When this happens, it will slow down your growth. That's what happened to us. That's what happened to 14 and 19. I mean, once you get glorious, then it's only one new member per month. And every member you lose, you don't recover. Why is in red? Hey, good morning. Good morning. Oh, it's you. Hey, I don't remember, but I didn't recognize you. Now I do. Thank you. What's going on? What's happening? Yeah, Fubar, that is right. Who knew 3 months ago that AV would be in the top 8? And I mean top 8 in this Paramount, but probably top 2 in the most dominant alliance, right? So don't get fooled. They are in 8th place just because they came late in that cup and they were able to pull it off. But it doesn't mean they are weak. They're not weak at all. I'm looking for rats. Some truck killers. There's no truck killers. Nope, nothing. So let's go back. I want to see. I want to take a look. Hey guys, I don't have to be sorry. It's not my fault, but there's not much happening. There is not much happening. No bridge battle. So yeah, AV is fixing this. Thanks for the sub. Whoever subscribe. Oh, whoever subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thanks for the donation, Not Emerged. Thank you. I didn't see that. Now I do. Thanks a lot. All your donations will be used not for booze or drugs, but for upgrading the channel. I absolutely I don't need, but it will be much better for me to monitor everything with the chat and whatnot, having a dual screen. Right now I'm using my I'm jerry rigging some sort of shady setup. If you go to my community page on my YouTube website, I posted a picture of my setup, and but it shows you that you don't need a studio. You don't need state of the art equipment. You don't need a gaming chair, right? And this chair, it looks funny, but it's damn comfortable. But it's the living room chair. It's the dining table chair. So now I'm missing a chair upstairs. And why I'm not downstairs? I'm not upstairs. Is I'm noisy and I want to my wife rather sleep, right? Yeah, I saw their gear at Secret Lab. It is insane. It looks so fancy, but you don't need that to create content. When I start making content from YouTube, all I had was a tablet. That's it. Not even the microphone. So you slowly upgrade, and you work like a company. It's like managing a business. And you're being careful with your expenses, and then you start to grow and grow, and then you improve. And the goal is to always improve a little bit of something, make it better. When you see your content and you after you think about this and maybe I should have done this differently, I'm gonna improve it next time. And I got some super good collaborator like Fubar is part of the chat, but he helped me quite a bit. So kudos to Fubar. He deserves a round of applause as he helped me quite a bit. I knew nothing about streaming a month ago, nothing, and I love it now because I love to talk to you guys. I love the interaction, and creating content to make a video demands a lot of work. So just to I was talking to Fubar about that maybe 3 weeks ago. So when you look at my video like a game replay, okay? So usually my game replays are between 15 minutes and half an hour, right? Longer than that, unless it's super intense and amazing, maybe, but most of the time it's between 15 and 30 minutes. To create, publish 30 minutes of game footage, the way I do it, it takes about 4 hours of work. So you need to find the footage, then you need to edit it, and maybe the footage is garbage, and you think about this and maybe I shouldn't show this. It doesn't look that exciting. So sometimes you scrap the footage, but most of the time it's good footage. Oh no, okay, they're gonna burn this guy. I thought it was a friendly. So yeah, you edit, you do the visual, the voiceover, you review it, then you have to fix something, that you have to upload it and do the thumbnail and all that thing. It adds up. It's very long. It's a lot of work. You don't realize it, and it's a lot of work, but you guys can do that at home. So the beauty about doing game review, not game review, but gameplay review or game replay, you don't need a studio. You don't need actors. You don't need a camera crew. You don't need any of that. All you need is a device and your voice. That's it. All right. Everything is on YouTube. You can learn editing video like I did. I make it look fancy, but it's really not. And I started with Nothing. So if I can do it, if a dummy like me can do it, you can make it happen if you want. And you'd be surprised how many people will watch your content. When I start making videos, I was in Moo server 8, and the goal was, the idea was to rather to explain to the members of the alliance every time, repeat the same thing. I said, I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm gonna show it how it's done. It's way better. It's much easier. So you just have to view the video instead of having to repeat the same thing over and over again, right? So I made the video and I made it available to everyone, and I will remember forever that one of the first comment was, "Hey, nice video. I learned something. You deserve a sub." That I had my first subscriber, and that launched my operation. That gave me the motivation, as I thought that nobody would comment or nobody would watch it, but they did. Yeah. So yeah, we did a few videos with Fubar, and after, so when we're done with the videos, I really like what we did. I mean, everything was, we said everything we had to say good, and then we want to review the video or look at the footage, and the footage is corrupted, or it's, and I contact Fubar, say, listen, dude, we have to redo the video. Yep. Or sometime I was editing a video and I forgot to save, the computer crash, and I lost everything. So yep, but you know what? You redo it. You do it again. Do it again. So, but that's the stuff that you don't see. You only see the result, and it's a lot of effort. And sometimes I edit, and I start editing at 10. It's 1 o'clock, and I just don't want to stop, and I push through, and I only to sleep at 2 a.m. As you know, this is not my my main job. This is a hobby for me. It's not even a sideline. It's a hobby. I do this for the viewers, and try to deal with that with work and family. You have to find the time. I play on iPad Pro. All my other iPad explode on Warpath. Definitely, it's a fact. Today I tried to play, not today, yesterday. I want to be on the couch and play on my tablet, which is not a cheap tablet. It's actually a very good tablet, and the game just, it's unplayable. It is absolutely dog shit. Sorry for my language, but when you think that Warpath was initially a mobile game, I don't know which mobile can run this game. Like at max setting, the way you see it right now, I don't know. If you don't, tell me. I've been looking at that gaming phone. I'm not sure it's that better, but I'd rather play on the computer by far, especially when you are dealing or managing army groups. It makes it much easier. Migration tickets take a while to stack up them. It's not that bad. If you reach a certain VIP level, you can purchase 4 in the VIP store, and maybe 1 per or 2 per month in the Alliance store. It goes quick. It's not that bad. But if they would make them more available, it would certainly not hurt. Well, PC, the only thing right now that sucks is you cannot send text. You cannot send pictures. Right? That's one of the main issue with that. I hope that Lilith will fix it. Besides that, I mean, look at the field of view. And look how smooth it is. It is smooth like butter. Literally. It doesn't matter how many units you have moving in frame, it doesn't matter. The computer is not affected by that. HBR is strong but lack powerful whale. That is true. And you see they have a little bit more whales now, but they don't have like those mega whales. They have Diamond Dragon. No, better yet. So go in ranking, power. So all the players in San Francisco, you see their power by number. So we have. So who's the first guy from HBR? Not a lot, eh? When you look at this, C4. C4 is the most powerful. I think Diamond Dragon is not too far behind. Maybe he's burnt now, so his power is retraining, or he doesn't have any troops trained. Yeah, definitely, because there you go, Diamond Dragon. So Diamond Dragon 552 is, yeah, he's not even fully trained. He got a tough base. Let me tell you something. This guy gave us trouble in Moscow. Very hard base to burn. It's kind of the player that doesn't. If you compare to, let's say, that Wolf guy of AVE, Tony Love Wolf, or the other guy, I don't know them, but either one of them, or maybe both of them, they are really aggressive. When they drop, they launch, they go all out, and they use their units at their maximum potential. They do damage. Diamond Dragon is the complete opposite. He plop his base and he wait. And he will hit reserves. Like if it was this base right there and this was an enemy truck, he would just hit this truck and hit reserve. He's not super aggressive. He got his own style, but he's more like a turtle rather than a tiger. If you know what I'm saying. But everybody got their style, right? The more aggressive you are, the more reserves you lose. Was Death Wish streaming today? I didn't see a stream this afternoon. Maybe he did. I don't know. I watched his stream a couple of times to know what he thinks about this whole conquest, and but I don't watch most of the other content creator, not because I don't like them or I'm in competition against them. I'm really not. It's just that from time to time I will watch it. I will watch also game replay. I try not to watch that content. I don't want to get influenced by them. I just want to follow my style and my own opinion. I didn't get any notification. What do you mean, no vanity? About the contribution? I got the notification. Are we talking about the same thing or a different topic? Sorry. Oh, Nightworks. A player from, not the actual player, but the account. The account got banned by Lilith because a player from server 14 got access to an account in server 12 and compromised the operation by revealing the enemy, revealing HBR position to AV, and also activating bases. Oh, you didn't? So, okay, I guess he didn't stream. That's why. From time to time, well, when I open YouTube, by default, I get a lot of Warpath recommendation, and if there's a stream, I see it. I don't get notification. I'm not a member of his channel, so that's why I'm asking. But I watched his stream yesterday. It was all right. He looked defeated a little bit, but I understand why. Yeah, not much happening, eh, friends? So this guy just dropped or something? No. What is this guy saying? AV has 500 members but fraudulently registered 255. What does it mean? Dang, you found out the secret of AV. This San Francisco chat is hilarious. Yeah, final game will be beautiful. I promise you this right now. It may not be beautiful, it may be a little bit boring, but trust me, when the fort will open, we will be running wide open throttle. We will be running on 8 cylinders. I mean, the floodgate will open. Oh, bet incorrect. Okay. So, greetings, Commander. Thanks for participating in the which of the following alliances will be the first to capture. Yeah, we failed that mission. We failed that mission by 2 seconds. Yep. So I recover my tickets. Mass beat us by 2 freaking seconds. When I say they are pro farmer, I didn't lie. They know what they're doing. Oh, okay, that was funny. Yeah, city chat is quite something. Sometimes you don't understand because of the language translation, mostly because Chinese, Vietnamese, it's not a based on Latin, so it doesn't translate good in either French or English. Russian is also quite weird when it gets translated. It doesn't make any sense. But it's not too toxic. I mean, I didn't. So far, it's been pretty good. A few weird comments, but besides that, nothing dramatic. And I mean, toxic is a overused word. You will say something that doesn't have any bad meaning, and you will get accused of being toxic, right? Do you recommend I spend money on that will benefit me the most? That's a tough question. When I spend money, I like the Percy's showroom. The Percy's showroom will give you access to skin, and skins give you a permanent buff that can stack. So that's a good way to gain power. Another way to gain power if you want to spend is for refined components, but not any pack during special events like festivals, the bingo thing, soon the ghost hunting. That's a good way to spend money if you want to upgrade. Another good way to spend is, well, it depends for you what kind of money we're talking about. You want to spend a lot of money, or you want to budget that money. If you want to budget that money, then there's better ways to do, good ways of spending. But overall, if you want to spend larger amount of money, more money, exclusive officers is a good way. They don't give you power, so they don't increase your power here, but it doesn't matter. They have a great impact on the battlefield. Okay, exclusive officers, they make the difference. Okay, I have 4 of them, and you can tell on the battlefield when I hit someone, The HP, it just goes like, not like this, but like poop, just like that, instantly. Yeah, base skin, it's a matter of luck. Sometime, yeah, exactly. Sometime the first pack you get it when you're lucky, and sometime you can spend 300 bucks, 300, let's say USD, and you get the skin. So it really based on luck. But now I think it's a little bit better. Before, the base skins could be acquired only during special event. Now during the Percy's showroom, every time you purchase, money adds up and you can purchase an older skin, that and you still get the buff. So it's a better way. You're still spending, but now I believe that you get a little bit of more for your money. And when you buy a skin, you are lucky enough, you earn the skin set. So let me show you. Okay, so when you click on your base, you click on skin like that. Sorry. Then you click on skin set. So the skin set is all the skin set or the skins you have. So for example, during that Metal Slug event, I got lucky. I got the base skin after, I think, 3 or 4 packs, which for me is considered luck. Your experience may vary. I got the unit skin, the special effect, base, ground and air, the silly frame, the chat bubble, the emoticon, and the sticker. When you get the skin, only the skin, you get a 2% HP increase for tank and helicopter. So HP, okay, yeah, I misread. HP 2%, tank and helicopter HP 2%. If you got the sunflower, the unit skin, you get a 2% on that troop here. Tank and helicopter firepower 2%. If you own the whole set, troop and base damage plus 1%. All this, it adds up. So you see, I have many, not many, but a few skin set. So Snow Temple, I didn't play this one. I got unlucky, so I didn't get everything. So this is another skin set that I got lucky. I got the base, and all this, they adds up. So everything in green means you have it. It's active. And when you click on stats overview, now you get your whole skin set overview, everything that stacks. So in total, I have a 25% increase of firepower, 20% increase on HP, troop and base damage 13%, and the list goes on and on and on. And I've seen people with 40% firepower as those mega whales who have everything. Was that yes. So this is a way, so depending on how much money you want to spend in the game, I think that the base skin is a good way. It works for me. Now, if you want refined components, don't buy refined components this way. So you see, you go to gift units. So those refined components right there. So this specific pack, where is it? Okay, Land and Sky Conqueror. Those packs, you see the discount, 644. It's not a good deal. So what you do is, as soon as you upgrade, let's say that you go in unit, and I will soon upgrade my helicopter here. So when this will reach all 98%, and I have enough refined components to go to this next star level, once I go there, it will trigger a pack called the Path to Power. And this pack, for the same price of this pack right there, for the same price of this pack, you get double the amount of refined components. Instead of 2, you get 4. And if you upgrade Air Force, instead of 1, you get 2. but you have to trigger it. You cannot buy it on demand. So if you want to plan ahead and you think that you will reach a new star level, then be aware that if you upgrade and go to the next level, you will trigger the pack, and this pack is only available for 2 hours. Yes, it's expensive. It is expensive for 99% of the player. It is expensive. That's why I don't even buy it. But if you have the money, that's the best way to buy refined components. All right. So that are the go-to packs that will give you good power. But I mean, if you want to gain significant power, you have to spend money. There's no free way to increase power in a timely fashion. You can do it organically for free, but you will never grow as fast as a spender. That's the reality of this game. All right, so I hope that. Oh, we got somebody funny here. Somebody played a funny game, or he's charging. So you see what this guy is doing. So he almost killed a whole infantry squad, and he's letting himself attack by this squad that doesn't do any damage. And he will charge his artillery on this raven without destroying it, and hoping that somebody. So right now it's kind of hard because his target is too far away. But let's say that a sleeping unit would be sitting there, then you bet that he would attack this enemy with the officer's kill charge. Which alliance is currently in the leading winning right now? Well, theoretically, if you look at the Conquest ranking, Mass is, because they have the most repute points. You see, when I say they are pro farmers, I'm not lying. So alliance repute is based on this. So nobody get more capture than anybody else. So this is all this doesn't count much. We got a fort. No, we don't have a fort. We have a lab. They have a lab. So they don't have anything more than we do. They just defeat more ravens than we did. And maybe they collect a little bit more, but I don't think it have an impact. So right now, oh yeah, another way to increase repute is the event right there. So now I cannot click because it's either ended or starting soon. But when you win an event like that, you get a crap load of repute points. So that's how you. But right now, to answer your question, in the Conquest ranking, so Alliance Repute, Mass is leading. It got a good lead that early in game in terms of repute. So if the Conquest would finish today, they would win. But the Conquest is far from over. It is very far from over. It just began. So once we will capture more asset, and when or if Mass they get safe zone, they won't be capturing anything. They won't be capturing anything. So when you capture an asset like this, the fort, so you get the capture reward, but you also get an increase of 40 points per minute. So the more assets you capture, the more objective you capture, the more points you get per minute. So that counts as well. So if you get, in theory, let's say I'm picking on Mass, but I don't hate them. So let's pick on 22 this time. So let's say that 22 gets safe zone, but every single member got 10,000 of energy. Okay, let's say that, and they expend all that energy doing bunkers. They could win the Conquest just by doing bunkers. It is possible. They could win top repute just by that. So A conquest is really a farming event when you think about this. All right. What time is it? I don't have a clock. Yeah. Your donation will help me buy a clock, as I don't even have time. So we're about 11 p.m. Eastern time. This stream will end in a few minutes, friends, as there's nothing unless you have questions and you want me to talk about something. I will be more happy to entertain you, as I love this. But I will have to go to sleep eventually. The energy bottles, it comes up during a few events. It comes up for the spy catcher event. It comes up also for the distract and destroy event. And on a few occasions, it pops up when you spend quite a lot of energy. There's a special pack, I don't remember the name, but the visual, the logo, it's a case of energy dropping down by a parachute. I've seen it once, maybe, or twice. It's quite a rare pack, and I don't know exactly how you can trigger it, but I guess that when you expend a lot of energy, you may trigger it. It's not as good value as the one you get for the spy catcher and distract and destroy, but it's still energy. And the other way to get energy is to purchase it this way, which is very expensive, like so. So one bottle of 100 costs 3,000. Another way to get energy for free is being a part of the VIP program, the VIP support. Every month they give you, on average, I think it's 10 100 energy bottles. But to be part of this, you need to spend, I think. My truck is come home. So I'm going to send it. I'm going to aim for those mines because we have the military fund yields. I thought I had something else. Oop, I can't see it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I go for that. Good morning, Hedrick. Welcome to the stream. The stream is about to end, though. Sorry for the sad news. Modern LT. Depends. It always depends. But if you have the money, I'd go with Pain and Lord of Order. If you're looking for more affordable officers, then Golden Eagle is good. It depends where you are in game also. Yeah, Golden Eagle, Valkyrie, good. Lady Justice, also good. Whip Cracker, also good. She got a boost, a speed boost, which is always useful for a light tank. All these officers are good. A Bloody Mary, if you are early in game, she's okay though. She's not good. She's mid. She used to be great, but now with the new officers, she's average. Iron Breaker from 24, welcome back. Or maybe it's the first time, so welcome to the stream. What is good? So you guys did a nice push, today? I saw that. I was quite impressed with the synergy with HBR. Good deal. It must be very hard to fight against Avenger. Yeah, let me tell you something. The Avenger, you may be a little bit weaker than them, but you're giving them a hell of a fight. They are overwhelmed with the amount of units on the battlefield. Yeah, well, I mean, I wonder what we're still early, but I wonder how they're gonna react or behave as the game will, as this conquest will evolve, right? So now they have 21 under control, and they will most likely come and see you when the fort will open. I hope that you're aware of that, Iron Breaker. Okay, so now they will go to that fort and they will come and assist AV. Not like they need, but they will come. As anyways, 21, they cannot do much in this position. There's not much to gain. They are blocked by this. No, they are not blocked. They can, yeah, they can power through this to capture a lab. They have a lab already, so they would be foolish to go this way. There's nothing there. So the thing is, for those who are unaware with this map or any conquest, when the fort open, all the fighting happen inside. It always go inward, not outward. So the objective is to capture those things, those key assets here. Then when everything is secure, you can deal with the secondary objective like town, military lab, and everything. So how it goes is what's going to happen. I talked about this earlier in the stream, but I'm going to say it again just in case we have new viewers. So yeah, 14 will access this fourth tier and they will shrug their way down and smash you guys. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat this, okay? We're all grown ups. We're all expecting this. So they will all smash you guys right there. And 24 will probably be isolated by AV and 14. You won't be able to stop both of these alliances. Impossible. They're too strong. And HBR may get overrun in this region here. Maybe you never know. So if 14 and AV take control of everything here, they cannot go the other side. This is a natural barrier. The landscape doesn't allow them to go around. So they are stuck here. This is the maximum where they can go. That's fine because we will be three alliances going through this this fourth area right there, and they know that. Okay, they're not that stupid. They know that. So we'll see how it goes. No, no, it's not an advantage. We will be fighting mass and 22. We will have max reserve. HBR and 21 maybe not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll be on the same level as mass. Mass is there, and G27 is there reserves wise. So this is not an issue. And this map is, I think, it's perfectly balanced. It's 4-on-4. There is and our opposition have more power. So if they cry about anything, I will roast them because it's fair. There's no way, there's no excuse. So what is he doing now? There's nobody to attack. So he got 10 seconds at this moment. Dummy. You see now yeah, he's gonna lose. He may win this duel, but he knows that eventually, if he keeps doing that, he will just lose the units. Officer reset. The fort will open in 4 days and 20 hours. I would love to know more about this rumor. I would be surprised. I mean, if it happened, good for you. I know a lot of you friends are looking or made maybe mistakes with the officers, but it will come at a cost, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this guy is quite annoying. I've heard that some legacy. Ah, there you go. He got hosed down by Pepe, which is a strong player. Oh, this truck is in danger. What I heard is they will buff those Legacia. You see, when I told you that this truck was in danger, he's gonna go for it, or maybe not. Yeah, I think that they will buff the Legacy officer rather than resetting everything. But if they do, that's amazing. Yeah, this guy, DRM1, well, he's number one. He's the most powerful player of G27. All right, friends, I'm gonna call it a night for this stream. Thanks for watching. I will catch you on the next video. I will try to do more streams during the week, and but I do have some content to show. When my base got burned, I wanted to share that with you, friends. Until then, I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. It is much appreciated. I love you all, and I see you soon. Okay, see ya.